So how does eczema actually affect my life? It stops me doing a fair few things. At the moment I have a bit of an outbreak, and I have done for the last month. I really want to take my little girl to me.AVI swim group. I just can't do it because not only is it embarrassing getting into the pool with skin flaring up, but it's so uncomfortable being near water without having to... I'd want to smother myself in a million creams and what have you after about 5 minutes of being in the water. It's so uncomfortable, and it would sting with the chlorine. I can't wear lovely outfits like everyone else all the time. I have to think about covering up. The worst is like being a teenager almost, when you've got something fancy to dress up for and you get so excited and so nervous, and when you're a teenager you get spots because you've been so excited and nervous and whatever about the situation. However, stress makes my eczema flare up, so if I've got a big do to go to, no doubt the day before I will flare up and I can't wear the beautiful dress that I wanted to wear. Other ways it affects me: when I have a large histamine release, it brings severe drowsiness for me, and I find it hard to go out and socialise, or even do the housework. I don't like people seeing me when it's at its worst, because, as I say, not many people know how badly I do suffer, and sometimes it's just too hard to explain, and it's easier to hide. Other ways it makes me suffer: it's time consuming. I can't get up in the morning and just throw on something and rush out the door, because I will be in agony after 20 minutes. I can't physically do it. I have to have at least half an hour to put all my creams on. I have to be careful what I'm eating, because that can be embarrassing. I get a nice trout pout sometimes. I have something that I call my rash tash, where I had a severe illness, dermatitis again, when I was pregnant, and it left some scarring along here, and when I flare up I get a red mark across my moustache area, so that's my embarrassing rash tash. Scratching, I'm sure you've noticed, but no one finds it attractive for someone to be talking to you and scratching and what have you, but you just don't notice, so it's a bit embarrassing. And I think the worst thing would be what you inflict on yourself to stop the itchiness. I don't think you could never understand how itchy it is. Imagining sort of spending half an hour rolling in a nettle patch and not having anything to put on it, nothing helps, but it's even worse than that, and I can't really ever explain to anyone what it's like, but I can maybe help you understand how uncomfortable it is by explaining how sometimes the only way to kill the itch, I always blunt my nails down as low as possible, because if I can scratch, then I will leave scars everywhere. So if I can't scratch, which I can't, and I can't stand it any longer, I have to get in the shower and I have to burn my skin. I put the hot tap on, and only the hot tap, and I literally will shower myself with boiling water, because it's the only way to stop the itch. It's counterproductive because it causes inflammation, so I just make a vicious circle, but I can't do anything about it because it's so uncomfortable and I just can't stop.